Hello everybody! Before you start watching the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and be sure to comment, and don't forget to turn on the bell so you don't miss new videos. This year saw the introduction of the second generation Mercedes GLC, and like the first model, there will be a coupe variant with AMG power. We're yet to see the debut of the new GLC Coupe, but the latest images show the range-topping AMG version won't be far behind. Considering the popularity of coupe SUVs and the fact the GLC SUV is Mercedes' best-selling car globally, it's a no-brainer that the GLC Coupe AMG would return. Previous spy images of the regular GLC Coupe have shown us the front will offer a near-identical design to the standard SUV model, but with a sleeker headlight unit that blends into the front grille. The grille is made up of dozens of Mercedes three-pointed star logos and their eyes a revised lower bumper. For the AMG model, we expect to see a revised grille with the performance variant's typical vertical strakes and aggressive air intakes. At the sidewall, see larger brake discs and calipers to cope with the extra performance, along with a bespoke set of wheels and fatter tires than you see on this test car. The rear of the AMG model looks virtually identical to the normal GLC Coupe test car, aside from the quad-tip exhausts, a staple of AMG models. Just like the old model, the roof slopes down to the rear to give the GLC Coupe a sportier profile aided by a ducktail spoiler. Like the first generation GLC Coupe, you can expect a slightly different rear light design to the regular GLC SUV. We haven't yet seen inside the new GLC Coupe yet, but it should look identical to the regular GLC, albeit with slightly less headroom. Switching to the new MRA2 platform seen on the latest C-Class, the GLC Coupe should be slightly larger than its predecessor. This should result in more cabin and boot space, although it'll be significantly down on the GLC's 600 liters of boot space. We're also likely to see a central 11.9-inch portrait touchscreen and a 12.3-inch digital instrument panel for the driver, which can be supported by an optional head-up display. The recently unveiled second-generation GLC will use electrification for all of its powertrains, ranging from 48-volt mild hybrids to 3 different plug-in hybrids with an all-electric range of up to 62 miles. A fully electric variant isn't in the offing, however, with the similarly sized EQC occupying that space. It's almost certain the GLC Coupe will be offered with the same range of powertrains as the GLC. A GLC Coupe 200 4MATIC will probably kick off the range with a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with 48-volt assistance, developing 201 brake horsepower and 320 Nm of torque. There should also be an option of the same engine with 254 brake horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. Alongside them is a mild hybrid diesel 220D 4MATIC with 194 brake horsepower and 440 Nm of torque. The plug-in hybrid tech featured in the new GLC should carry over to the Coupe model. Mercedes has 2 petrol-powered plug-in hybrids and a diesel option. They all use a 31 kWh battery coupled to an electric motor with 134 brake horsepower and 440 Nm of torque. An all-electric range of over 62 miles is claimed. The 2.0-liter petrol plug-in hybrid could be made available with 309 brake horsepower and 550 Nm of torque, as well as a 376 brake horsepower, 650 Nm model. A diesel plug-in hybrid would produce around 242 brake horsepower and 750 Nm of torque. Given the GLC will share a platform with the new C-Class, we expect the new C63's powertrain to feature in the AMG GLC Coupe. This could mean up to 671 brake horsepower from a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine supported by an electric motor. A plug-in hybrid capability should also feature. We expect the GLC Coupe to be fully revealed in the coming months, with a price tag slightly higher than that of the regular GLC.